Nashville. Developments now in that Christmas Day bombing there. Investigators naming a suspect overnight and confirming that the man died in that blast. Now, this morning, the officers who rushed to the scene to save lives are speaking out and emotionally speaking out as well. Our Marcus Moore is there in Nashville with the very latest. Marcus, good morning to you.
TJ, good morning. We are just outside the blast zone here in Nashville. This is the closest we've been able to get all weekend. And I want you to take a look at our second camera, and you will see that building in the distance there. There are apartments and businesses in that second street, and you can see the fire alarms are still going off. The windows have been blown out. And look at all of that debris covering the ground. It's evidence of a massive explosion that shook the Music City. Overnight, federal agents naming a suspect in that investigation into the powerful explosion that rocked Nashville early Christmas morning.
Anthony Warner is the man believed to be responsible for this horrible crime.
Surveillance cameras trained on the popular downtown area captured from multiple angles this RV exploding. Police releasing this video showing a vicious fireball lighting up the sky, hurling debris across several blocks.
He was present when the bomb went off, and that he perished in the bombing.
Investigators also looking into Warner's psychiatric and medical history for clues and trying to determine whether the AT&T building where the RV was parked was his intended target. Multiple law enforcement sources told ABC News investigators are seriously exploring whether Warner may have been motivated, at least in part, by a paranoia over 5G cellular technology. At a home associated with Warner seen in this video, exclusively obtained by ABC News, agents can be seen carrying out bags of evidence, and nearby, more officers in tactical gear. ABC News has learned through court records that Warner, who once owned and lived at the home being searched, recently transferred the deed to a woman in California. What connection that may have to the explosion is under investigation. Meanwhile, 6 Metro Nashville police officers hailed as heroes, reliving the desperate moment they rushed to evacuate families before the blast. We spoke to a mom. She said it was a female police officer, came to them. Do you remember that moment?
We needed her to evacuate. She said, okay, let me get my kids. And that kind of just like put my heart up in my throat.
The officers acting quickly as an eerie recording counted down to detonation.
It felt like I only took 3 steps. And then the music stopped, and as I'm walking back toward topping now, I just see orange, and then I hear a loud boom. Here's another look at one of the buildings that was damaged, people's homes and businesses left in ruins. And this investigation is not over. The FBI is still in control of the scene just behind me here as they search for answers and clues, but they still don't have a motive. And they are asking the public for help. Anyone with information, they want them to come forward as this city tries to heal. And Mary, clearly that will take some time.
Some time indeed, Marcus. Thank you so much.